All right, let's talk about dynamic effort lower training. Dynamic effort lower day could also be called a speed lower day. This training session should happen 72 hours or later after your max effort training session because our bodies need time to rest and recover in between sessions. The goal of a dynamic effort lift is to increase the rate that an athlete develops force, or rate of force development. To do this, the athlete will have to focus on completing each rep as fast as possible while maintaining proper mechanics. The amount of weight that the athlete is training with can't be too light or too heavy. If the bar is too light, then the athlete will not be applying enough force to train speed strength, even though the bar is moving fast. If the bar is too heavy, then the bar will not be moving fast enough to increase an athlete's rate of force development. This training day will be a lot higher in volume than your max effort day. The main lifts on this day are going to be high sets and low reps because we want to move every single rep at the highest velocity the athlete is capable of. Ideally, the athlete will move the bar around 0.7 to 1 meter per second. Keeping the sets high and the reps low will translate over to sports that require a short burst of explosive movements. This training is going to follow a similar format to your max effort lower training session. We'll start with a warm up to increase blood flow and improve the range of motion in the areas that we're going to be targeting. After the warm-up is complete, we're going to move into the main lifts for the day. The lifts that my athletes primarily use on a dynamic effort lower training session is going to be a squat, deadlift, or a lunge variation. We will typically do 2 to 3 variations during one training session for a 3-week wave. After that wave is over, we'll switch up the main lifts for slightly different exercises to avoid accommodation. Generally, the first week of the wave, we'll start with about 50% of the athletes max on that lift with approximately 25% band tension. The bar weight is going to be increased by about 5% each week for a 3-week wave. And on the third week, we're going to drop the volume in the sets that is equal to about the first week of the wave. Your rest time in between sets is going to vary depending on what your rep and set range is. For 12 sets of 2, I have my guys rest for 20 to 30 seconds. For 9x3, we'll do about 40 seconds. And for 5x5, we'll have them rest for about a minute in between each set.